Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is National Sports Loader here, and welcome back to a brand new live stream here. As tonight, I'm going to do my 2023 NRL Telstra Premiership round 25 recap as well. And if you guys are brand new to the channel as well, for more uh, uh, low content as well, make sure to subscribe there and also like there as well to make sure to stay tuned for more content as well in the the near future as well. And yeah, I can't wait to do more of these. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Anyways, we're gonna go straight into the recaps over here. So enough rambling bouts. Let's get straight into it. So we're going to start off with the first match here between the North Queensland Cowboys and the Cronulla Southern Sharks. And this match was a little bit disappointing. I thought this match was going to be much more closer than what it was. And yeah, obviously the Sharks are back on there. They were exposing the Cowboys' defense as well. And yeah, Cowboys, they just kept on making silly errors as well. Some people say the Veto Holmes, um, you know, with him being out, that the Cowboys were no chance going into this match as well. And yeah, some people were a bit like disgusted about Todd Payton's press conference there with Jason Tamalolo as well, playing on his milestone game here. I think it's on his 200 milestone game there. I think I'm not too sure, but yeah, it was his milestone game as well. Jason Tamalolo there, and unfortunately he couldn't get the win there for his family and his milestone game as well. So yeah, he could be a chance to play 300 game there sooner or later as well. Up there with Joe Crockett as well. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see on how long he can last there in the NRL, which I do feel like he's still got himself there to reach 300. So I reckon he will reach it as well. So yeah. Um, Now the Cowboys, man, like their defense was just not on point there tonight. For the Drinkwater was probably the best of played as well. I've seen there, but yeah, once again, Trindle and yeah, Hines pass game there was just on point as well, and they just read the Cowboys defense there like a book as well, and it just went through them like bread and butter, and the Cowboys were just inviting the Sharks into their own territory there as well, with the likes of the bench players there from Thomas Helston there, from Brandon Uele as well. Toby Ridloff there was pretty good as well. Cameron McInnes there was also strong throughout the middle there as well. Once again, making those tackles there as of usual. And yeah, once again, Colin Tracy just still play good. So yeah, it's like they don't even need Kennedy there as well. So yeah, the Sharkies, could they still make the top four? Well, by looking at the ladder over here, they're now placed in, I think, in fifth spot here. I know. Yes. I am correct. They're in fifth spot there with 32 points as well, and all they're going to do is win against Newcastle there. I think they verse them at home. I think. Could be wrong. No, they verse them at Newcastle there. So if they win that, quite convincing by points differential there as well, which the points uh, differential there is 7 points off there from the Storm. So if the Storm do manage to stuff up against the Titans, then I think the Sharks they'll stay in the top four, just like that, and going to the last round, the Sharks will take on. the Raiders are themselves back at home, which yeah, look, they do have a little bit of a close history against the Raiders as well. So, well, if they're going to stay convincing there against the Knights and a big win there as well away, and hopefully no injuries as well, and just keep the confidence there from Hines as well throughout the great mindset there as well, and just trying to get back on the flow of things as well throughout their defense as well, and yeah, if they keep it up, then I reckon the Sharks will convincingly get back in the top four, which well, it's a miracle that they managed to drop it because a lot of people thought that the Sharks were going to miss out on the top eight and they were going to be a complete fraud or even look like a finals team that might even miss knocked out in finals week one. But it looks like that's not going to happen there. And it looks like that the Sharks might be able to sneak in the top four as well. And even though if they're going to lose against the Panthers as well, which that's going to be a great match to watch as well. If they do finish in fourth place there, and if they lose there, I think they might be able to verse teams below them. Which I think if they keep up this performance and going into the finals, they could be a potential a potential team to also go through the semis as well, and maybe potentially still be in the prelims there as well. So yeah, who knows? But yeah, Hines, Trindle, and Travis as well, and the wingers that their man, the man. I reckon if they keep us up there throughout the defense, and also their attacking as well, throughout the flow, the way that they've been looking for, and just going for it, then I reckon the Sharks there's still a chance to show that they are still a premiership threat as well, and we'll have to wait and see in the last two rounds of the season. But as for the Cowboys, yeah, they're going to get a win as well. There's still mathematically still a chance to get into the top eight, but it's going to be tough. And I'm not sure if they're going to make it to the top eight. There, since they got the Dolphins as well away, which the last time these two teams face off against each other, Cowboys shockingly lost the Dolphins as well back at home as well. So yeah, versus a Suncorp stadium there. I mean, the Cowboys have a pretty good record there at Suncorp stadium as well. So we'll have to wait and see. And I reckon the Cowboys should win that against the Dolphins, but I will be very shocked if they don't. But it could be a close game no matter what. And also got the Panthers also in the last round, which yeah, their record against the Panthers in Penrith is quite shy. And yeah, look, could I make the finals? I'm going to be honest. I think it's either between the Roosters and South Sydney, and I reckon the Cowboys will just miss out in the top eight. So yeah, look, we're going to go through the top five best players here as well, and my top five best players there for the Cowboys. I reckon the Scotty Drinkwater was the best player out there. Who else was pretty good? I'll say that the semi Villemay was pretty good as well. Who else there? Cole Felt wasn't bad there. I'll say the Pihiku was pretty good there for number two. I'll go with Murray Talangi there, actually, for number three. Um, Number four, I'll probably go for Ruben Cotter, I guess. And number five, I'll say Jason Tamaloa there. He tried his best as well there, and yeah, pretty good there from Tamaloa as well, and yeah, good. My top five best players there for the Sharkies. The man of the match with no brain there, Nicholas Hines. For the second best player as well, I'm going to say it's going to be um, say uh, man, there's so many great players on the night as well. But I'm going to say Trindle. Trindle was the second best player there. I once again played his part in the game. Number three, I'm probably going to go for uh, uh, Ronaldo Militalo as well. Number four, I'm going to say that I'm going to say that the Toby Riof there made 45 uh, tackles there by 93.75% tackle efficiency as well. 4 offloads, damn, and 15 helps there with 2 tackle breaks as well, and 43 post contact meters as well, picking up 125 running meters as well. So pretty good there from Toby Riof as well, and yeah, pretty good there. Number five, I'm also going to go for Blake Rayleigh there, picking himself there, 44 tackles as well. So that's it, and let's move on to the next match. Yeah, it's going to be the New Zealand Warriors and the Manly Warrior Seagulls here as well. I didn't really get to see the highlights here as well if I had much more time, but unfortunately, your boy is a bit busy in that, which is all good. But yeah, look, the Warriors and the Seagulls here. Very good and crazy ended as well, and a bit of a controversial ended as well when Rem Garrick was being crushed tackled in the air as well, which yeah, look, I don't know why the Seagulls weren't penalised as well, which that could have been um, that could have been Siegel's chance there to go into goal point as well, but not to be as a Sean Johnson there. He kicks the field goal as well to make it 29 points to 22 in case if Siegel's we're going to come back as well with only 2 minutes left as well, and it was a very crazy ended as well, and really enough there. If you look at the tries, man, Jacob Arthur actually scored in the first minute there actually, and just he has actually picked up there up there as well for a hat trick. So yeah, pretty good game there for Saab as well, despite the loss as well. And yeah, Manly were pretty good there in the fight there as well towards the end, despite them getting a bit ripped up there as well from Ruben Garrett there being crushed there as well. But yeah, not to be as also DWZ also got himself a hat trick as well. But yeah, look, it was a very high scoring and entertaining and crazy and controversial into game as well. And I got to say, Manly were leading here by 22 points to 16 at a half time, and then yeah, they just scruffed it there in the second half as well. And yeah, mainly they try their best there as well. But look, the Warriors, man, like just absolutely just amazing as well, and just both wingers there are Stab and will and will and will Tessie something like that as well. We're just on fire as well. On the night as well, playing for Daniel Ensign as well for the foundation there for his 1 year accident there as well. So all praise there to Daniel Ensign as well. So yeah, I hope a lot of people pay respectable tributes there to him over in the weekend because yeah, look, it's a very unfortunate thing there for Ensign as well, and yeah, I hope he's going very good there as well on the wheelchair there as well. So yeah, all praise there to him, and yeah, look, not much to really add on to this game as well, since I didn't really get to watch it as well. But a bit controversial there. Willie Manly Winger Seagulls there robbed off in the end. Well, you be the judge of that, since I didn't really get to watch the whole situation there take place there as well. So yeah, look, I'm gonna go for my top five best players now, so we can get this out of the way here, since we've got so many matches to go through as well. Now, Finn Blake, he didn't actually run more than 200 running meters there as a tip for him as well. But our sub actually made 145 run meters as well, which I think that's the highest he's ever gone in quite a while. He's made 3 line breaks there, you know, for the hat tricks there as well, and obviously for DWZ as well. Most of fantasy points there for DWZ as well. Well, that's quite high there for a winger there on fantasy. So yeah, I think some people will be very lucky and grateful to have DWZ in the squad as well. But yeah, the way that he has been playing there throughout the whole season as well, why not? And yeah, Poppy was goal kicking here as well. I don't know why Sean Johnson was not goal kicking as well. I don't know why, but anyways, he did a pretty good job there as well for goal kicking there. Um, uh, Nevertheless, but yeah, look, um, the best man there. I have to give it to Sean Johnson as well for getting the winning field goal there as well. Number 2, DWZ there. Number 3, Anthony Blake there. Number 4, I'm probably going to go for. Charles Nicola Clarkson as well for getting himself 183 run meters as well. Number 4, I'm going to go for. Let's go for Tora Harris there. Absolutely just machine as well. And yeah. Number 5, I'm going to go for Marathon Nakure, and that's it. My top 5 best players there for the Manly Warringah Seagulls as well. The best man there, looking at stats here, it has to be Saab. Number 2, I'm going to go for. Let's see who else did pretty good there. I'll say that DC was also pretty good there as of always. Number 3, I'm going to go for. I'll say. Let's see. Jake Arce's kicking meters here. Actually, never mind. I'll go for number 3. Ruben Garrick. Number 4. I'll say that Hamoli Alakwatu was pretty decent as well. Tech wise. Oh, and also defensively there as well. He also 32 tackles as well. So pretty good there from Alakwatu. Number 5, I'm going to go for Jake Tavares. They're making 43 tackles there and only missing 1 tackle there. So pretty good there from Jake George as well, and he's made a bit like an offload and one dummy pass as well, and 25 passes there and 32 recepts there. So that's pretty good there from Jake Turbo there. And yeah, that's it there for this match. And let's move on to the next match here. All right, one comment there. Good vibes. You see it in the background as well. All good there. Bosky. Yeah. All good there. And welcome to the stream there, Bosky. I'm not sure if you're still here, since the stream says that you're not here, but hopefully you're going to return sooner or later as well. But here we go in the third match here. Now I'm not going to go through as well since I already went through my own team's team over there as well. But I'm just going to take my headphones here as well off so I can take it all in as well. Now, this is going to be a quick review as well for my team there, and plus for more things to add on there, face up against the Premiership there, just for pride in that there as well. In Penrith there, since we're really enough just pretty good there against the Premiership in the regular season. But when it comes to finals, yeah, that's how we go. And yeah, look, listen, look, Barafa, like so many other members there have been members there for so many years, and yeah, we get this treatment there for so many expectations there as well to be expected there. So much success as well for us there for this year and for many other years as well that have ended up there being an absolute disappointment there as well year by year. And at this point, man, like it's been like the circle of life here, like in Parramatta. And this is why it's so hard to support this team and this club for more than 30 years because my dad has been supporting this team, this club, for more than 30 years that he's given up and he wants to now support the Melbourne Storm. That's how crap and shit we have to put up with so many disappointments as well. Now I know the West Tigers, Warriors, they've been going through tough as well, but they've been only in the comp there for not that long as what Parramatta has been. We won ourselves four premierships there. Yes, we won more than the Warriors and the West Tigers. I know the Warriors have not even won premiership, especially the Titans as well. But like in the NRL era, man, like the fact that the West Tigers are the so depressed there that they haven't made finals as well for so many years. Yeah, Parramatta, they've been in the finals for so many years. Yet West Tigers, they won themselves premiership in the NRL era as well. And yet we can't. We're coming off from a grand final loss, and Barafa this season decided to look away from it as well. And yet, last week was the game decided as well without Mitch Moses there, and we can see if we want to progress there throughout the finals. Even though I think, in my opinion, we don't even deserve to be in the finals. The way that Barafa has turned up with the roster as well. And I've got to say, man, like Barafa, like if you don't pick up there in the off season as well, and just pick up some wingers as some new wingers there who can actually defend. other than Sivo and Simonson on the wing as well, or either Hayes Dunster there and one Blake, then honestly, if you're not going to look at the bigger picture as well and the negatives as well, rather than just looking at the positives all the time there, then I reckon sooner or later there has to be uh, like a bandwagon or like a protest along on a Parramatta there near Combank same there that Bro Alpha or either the board it needs to be changed because also the board I just feel like they're also part in this favour as well. The way they made their decision as well to let go Marnie probably there as well and just to go forward here as well, just to waste some money there on old experienced players there, which they're going to retire there anyways there, like Josh Hodgson there, wasting money. Jack Murchie, yeah, shame that he couldn't play the rest of the season there. And Momo, see there, I remember him when we signed him from Newcastle. Well, I he was flopped as well. Matthew Dory was good for a couple rounds as well, but injuries there just fluked him off as well. And the only good player there that Bradford only signed this season was Jermaine Hopgood, which he became an absolute superstar there, signing a lot as well. And I feel like defensively he was pretty good in the background as well. But yeah, Joe, off you go there, absolutely just fuck all. A lot as well last week, and excuse from my French as well, but like this changes, man, and the whole roster and the expectations there are going to every season as well to expect us to win the Premiership there, to end the drought, to end the drought as well. The roster, the team, and the finals chances that we have winning as well. Okay, you can blame it all on the draw on the draw as well. Yes, we had a hard draw as well, going to in the end of the season there to even make finals as well. But to look at it in the bigger picture there, like a Barafa has been as a club for so many years, and the whole border decision as well. It's been all up and down there, and just been through some bumps there as well, and the roller coaster ride as well. Ever since the 2016 Southern Cup as well, I just don't know or what the real question is to get this club gain a great direction as well, and just get the simple and common sense performances there as well to stay consistent. The way that we won against big teams like the Panthers, South Sydney, and I think also like against who else we defeated there? Like who else? Like who else? That's pretty much it as well. South and Penrith. They were the only big teams we defeated as well. And sorry if I'm rambling on like a season review there, but like I'm absolutely just disappointed, and I think us fans we had enough about Bradford's rambling on as well in the press conference as well, making so many excuses as well, and just ignoring the negatives as well throughout off-field as well, and throughout training as well. So yeah, look, should Rafa leave the club? Well, I reckon if he doesn't do anything good in the off season, then I reckon he needs to be sacked immediately when his deal and his contract is going to end, which that won't end until 2026, I think. So or either 2030. But yeah, look, like if it does something in the off season, then I'm sorry, but I think it's time for him to move on because he had so many chances there, and like he's been up and down as well with chances as well. He had a massive chance there to end the drought there for us as well. But it looks like yeah, we just need a new coach and a new direction there, which it's going to stay consistent, and we're going to focus more on the bring more on the kids as well, and just to bring the right defenders as well on the back line as well, and obviously get more depth there for the rest as well, and just keep on copying and progressing on bigger clubs there like the Panthers as well, the Roosters, South Sydney there, and Cowboys, and so many big teams as well who are focusing on the younger side as well. So yeah, look, let's hope it's not going to be a deadwood as well. But going to this week as well, we just need to play with some pride as well against Panthers as well, since we do turn up good against the Panthers in the regular season as well, as I mentioned. But we have to wait and see. But anyways, that's my little rant there done on my team there as well. So sorry for rambling about the a little bit too long as well. But we're gonna go move on to the next match here as well. The West Tigers and the Dolphins here as well. Now, it was a great game there as well. It was yeah, it was a good start there for the West Tigers there as well. As let me get the game up here as well to see the tries here, because I just watched the highlights as well from the West Tigers in the Dolphins as well. And look, I thought that the West Tigers here, they came in good there for Neil Pollard as well in the 13th minute as well. And I got to say, man, like the West Tigers were so desperate in the game as well. That's the four pack there with John Bateman there, David Clement as well. Were pretty good as well. And yeah, once again, Dane Laurie there was also pretty good there. And this was Brookie's, I think, milestone game as well. And obviously they had to win it as well. And obviously it came out from some breaking news after when Tim Sheens was going to leave the club as a coach as well, since he's given up there as well for coaching, which I don't blame for him as well. So it looks like the Benjamin Marshall is going to take over coach as well, which will be very interesting on how Benjamin Marshall is going to be taking over as of head coaches head coach as well, since he has a lot of passion as well, and I feel like he's going to have a much more modern mindset there compared to on what Tim Sheens was going for there as well. So yeah, look, I hope the best there for Benjamin Marshall as well as of head coach as well. But yeah, I think it was his first ever game as of head coach as well. I think this week against the Dolphins as well, which he does get his first win there. I think for head coach as well, or either assist coach there. I'm not too sure, but yeah, the Dolphins were firing along as well in this game as well with you Aiken there, give himself there over there as well in the 26th minute as well. Jack Bostock there, I think out of dummy half there as well, replacing Joe Marshall King there. I think he's playing hooker there as well. Jack Broscott. No, no, I think he came off the bench there. Actually, where was he playing there? Jack Bosco. He was playing in the centers there, but yeah, look, um, the Dolphins were playing the reserve side as well, and the fact that they defeated the West Tigers there as well is it still shows that the West Tigers defense as well is still crap as well, and I think this is going to be the last of a win. I think they're going the Dragons. I think in the last round. I think I might be wrong. I'll go check it right now, actually, while we're here, because they're definitely going to lose against the Roosters with that type of defense as well. No, they've got the Seagulls there. You know what? I think the win against the Dolphins there, and the fact that the defense there conceded 23 points against a half reserve side. I think this is going to be the last of a win there for the year, and I feel like the bench marshal needs to go in the off season as well, and has a lot of cleaning up to do as well. So he's probably going to get his hands dirty as well straight after this season is over as well. So good luck there to Benjamin Marshall as well. So yeah, look, nothing much I'd say about this match as well. But yeah, it was a good win there as well for the Tigs there as well to get up there, possibly for the last win there of the season as well. Combat Stadium there. So yeah, my top five best players there in this match here. I'm going to go for man of the match there, and I'm going to say the Coruscant was pretty good as well. Number two, I'm going to go for Dan Laurie there. Number three, I'm going to go for Dream Blood as well. Got his speed is dangerous as well. Number four, I'm gonna go for. I'll say wait, was Luke Brooks not playing in this match, or where was he? Luke Brooks, or was he injured out? I think in the last minute. I think. Oh, it was Coruscant, a halfback. Okay. That's a little bit strange there. The fact that they managed to get a win with Coruscant, a halfback there. I think he played in the halves there in the juniors as well. I might be wrong, but yeah. Look, that's a little bit of a miracle as well. But for number four, I'll say that I'll probably say that that's that John Bateman there was pretty good as well, and I'll go for number five, Jace Simpkin there getting 44 tackles there and no missed tackles as well. Our hooker there, 81 down half run meters as well. God damn, and give himself one line break as well. Simpkin there, and also scoring try as well. So how good for Simpkin? He's going to himself 71 fancy points as well. So that's pretty decent pick up there as well. And for the Dolphins, man, nothing much to say about them. Psycho was the best player there. Number two, I'll go for Sean O'Sullivan as well. Number three, I'll go with. Let's go with. I'll probably go with Ewan Aiken there. Number four, I'll go with John Wallace there. Once again, just very good as well. Come off the bench. Number five, I'm going to go for filler there. I think he's debuted for the Dolphins in this match here. He's picked up 133 run meters as well, 18 post contact meters as well, 2 line breaks there, and about 5 tackles there as well. So yeah, not bad there from try filler as well. So 2. What's up in there? You're making Wallace. Oh yeah. And that's it. All right. Next match here. All right. The next match here will be against the Titans and the Panthers. Now, I won't go too much in this matchup here since we still got a lot more matches to recap as well. And we're going to catch up on the time there as well. Since we've gone ourselves there about 3 matches there left to go as well. Now, I'm not going to go too much in this match as well. The Titans and the Panthers as well. I did see bits and pieces there in the first half as well. And now I did heard that Ivan Cleary was not happy there as well with the Panthers' performance as well. I didn't get to see why in the press conference as well since I haven't had time there. But yeah, look, the Panthers were just so dominant as well. Look, David Fafita there was pretty good as well, and Khalees Haas on my fantasy there. Actually, he's picked himself there 50 fantasy points for Khalees Haas there. So yeah, very impressive performance as well, and I'm very happy to still keep Khalees Haas there in my fantasy there as well, in my interchange there. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. Yeah, the Panthers were leading at 22.6 halftime as well, and nothing too much to say as well. Look, the Panthers were just dominated as well with Critter, Dylan Edwards there, Nathan Cleary there. But yeah, I don't know why Ivan Cleary was not impressed as well. But I think someone in the live chat can let me know on the problems and the main summary on what the Panthers need to convince them need to impress Ivan Cleary as well. That's he can tell that the Mountain Men are ready to secure another Premiership there as well. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But look, the Panthers will they're on the verge to claim the Maya Premiership there. I think going back to back there. I think, and yeah, going back to back there as well. My Premierships there. I think for the first time in the history there as well. So yeah, but anyways, Chris Randall has been very good defensively in the last couple of weeks there for the Titans as well. Lee Martin has picked up faithful tackles though, and once again, Tino is possibly the best ever played as well. But Dylan Edwards, holy crap! Looking at the stats here as well, he has murdered the Titans as well. Dylan Edwards, for the first time in his career, he has picked up over 300 run meters as well. That is impressive as well. 300 run meters as well for Dylan Edwards. Well, an absolute superstar as well. And I feel like a lot of New South Wales fans, they're screaming, saying, "How the hell did did Edwards did not get picked there for Origin there. Well, you have to lead up there to fill it as well, which I'm quite surprised since he's so biased there to Premier in this and that, which I don't want to get too much into it there, but most fancy points there. Then it would say picks up there 8 points there, and David Fafita there, but no surprise, picks up there by 6 points as well. And there's something I say about this match here, but which I'm going to go straight into my top five best players, excuse my tongue twisted there, best players as well. Now, number one for the Titans there, David Fafita as well. Number two there, Tino for similarity as well. Number three, I'm going to go for. Let's go for the Waker there. Number four, I'm going to go for Jermaine Jaloft as well. And number five, I'm going to say that Cleese Haas was also impressive as well. So yeah. And for the Panthers there, the man of the match there has to be Dylan Woods there, man. Number two, I'm going to go for Nathan Cleary there. And number three, I'll go for Stephen Crane there. And number four, I'm going to go for Jerome Luai. I thought he was pretty good as well, coming back from his sickness there from last week as well. I'm not sure what the sickness there as well, or either he was listening to too much of Disturbed Dan Wood's sickness music there as well, that he's affected himself there as well. So yeah. Number five, I'm going to go for James Fisher Harris as well. Yeah, just the Alpha mount as well was pretty good as well. Just as usual there, just making the post contact meters as well. 3 tackles there and 4 missed tackles there, but they also made 20 tackles as well, playing 42 minutes though. But yeah, that's it for this match here, and I'm gonna go and summarize the next match there quickly as well, since I want to get into the main topic as well, and the main game to from the final there as well. But yeah, look, the Dragons in the Melbourne Storm was a very good game as well. There was at one point where the Dragons were leading against the Storm there, I think in the first half, and then the Dragons they choked the leader by leading by 16 points to 4 by memory there. And yeah, Billy Burns surprisingly pick himself up there by double as well. And yeah, it was a good kick game there from Benjamin Hunt as well. And I thought that Amona was also pretty good as well. And Torrance Sloan also has scored off there from the grub as well. And yeah, the Storm there were just coming back as well. And well, the Dragons were a little bit disappointed, just getting the Melbourne Storm back in the game as well. And I think the Melbourne Storm were considered lucky to get away with the skate as well towards the end. And yeah, William Warbrick has picked himself hat-trick as well, but Alisa Katoa was also pretty good as well in there. And Hughes there also gained in the same 7th minute as well. And yeah, it was a pretty good game as well. Overall, it was a halftime, 18 points all. So yeah, it was a very good, entertaining game as well. And I wish the Dragons could have won this here as well, since it was very that the Dragons they normally get smashed by the Stormy as well. But the fact that they only lost by 10 points, well, there are some questions there as well from the Melbourne Storm, and I think these signs are from the Dragons, man. I think next season, I think they're going to turn things around here quite quickly as well. And I feel like in the next couple of years, I feel like the Dragons are going to be the club and that team on what they were a decade ago there in 2010. So yeah, I'll watch out for the Dragons there for next season, because I reckon they might shock you, just like uh, uh, on how the Warriors did this season. So who knows? Dragons maybe bold call for top 8 in 2024. We'll have to wait and see on how they go in the off season there. But yeah, very good performance as well. Once again, I think the Dragons coach as well. He's doing an absolute amazing job there as well, and I feel like the club has made a fantastic deal there as well to get a new coach as well from the Parramatta assistant coaches as well. So yeah, yeah, pretty good there from St George there, and I'm going to go for my top 5 best player there as well for this match here. Yeah, my man of the match there. No, sorry. The best man there for the Dragons. I reckon he has to go off there. Now on to Ben Hunt. I thought he was pretty good as well, getting 2 try assists there, 2 line break assists as well, and getting 409 kicking meters as well. 3 bomb kicks there, making himself the 2 kicks as well. Number 2, I'm going to go for Telstra Amon there. He's forced out 1 dropout there, 2 grubbers as well. Pick himself there up by no try assist there, but getting himself there one line break assist as well, and I'll say he was pretty good as well. Number 3, Masuli, getting himself there 2 line break assists as well. One try assist as well. 49 points of contact meters as well, and 131 random meters there as well. 3 tackle breaks there, 2 offloads there, 2 passes as well, 18 tackles as well, and for number 4 there, Tyrone Sloan as well. He was also pretty good as well. And for number 5, I'm going to go for Blake Laura there. He nearly made 200 run meters as well, 60 kick return meters as well, 67 post contact meters as well, 3 tackle breaks there, 16 hit ups as well, and 28 tackles there, and 1 missed tackle as well. One off of there, 2 dummy passes there, and yeah, that's pretty much it there from the Dragons. Now for the Storm, my man of the match there for the Melbourne Storm, I have to say, the William Warbrick there has ran over 205 run meters there, so I'll say it's that Jerome Hughes going man of the match there. 3 try assists there, 2 line break assists as well, and he has kicked 409 kicking meters there. So the same as what Benjamin Hunt did, but he's made 5 bomb kicks there, 1 grabber there as well, 2 crossfield kicks as well. And yeah, for number 2, William Woodbrick there, makes himself there over 200 running minutes as well, and obviously giving himself there hat trick as well. Number 3, I'm gonna go for Lisa Couture as well. Giving himself there one try assist there, one line break assist there, and one line break there as well. Picking up 2 tries as well. Elisa Couture as well, and yeah, he was pretty good as well. For number 4, I'm gonna go for. I'll go for Xavier Coates, and for number 5, finally, I'm gonna go for. Let's go with I'll go with Nick Meany there, and let's move on to the next match here, and it is the one in the thumbnail here as well. It is the Newcastle Knights and the South Sydney Rabbits as well. Yeah, I gotta say, man. Looking from the highlights, man, South Sydney's defense was absolutely just uh, terrible there. It was embarrassing, and yeah, it wasn't the day there, South Sydney. And I gotta say, the missed tackles that Cameron Murray did on Greg Mazu, that was embarrassing to watch as well. Like to let Greg Mazu to break at least there from the middle of there as well. Uh, uh, that was embarrassing. I don't think I ever seen any other wing as well to even break a tackle like that and to go through the middle like that so easily there as well. Like he ran all the way there as well to score as well, and a great try over there from Bremen Best there as well to stop Tane Millard as well. Was also pretty good as well, and he also got himself an intercept as well. Off from Port area there from South Sydney as well, and he ran all the way there with that impressive speed as well. And I gotta say, yeah, shout out to Phoenix Crosser, man. Like it's been such an underrated dummy half player there as well, and the plays and the big hit there on Keon Matangi as well. He's been amazing as well, and the Newcastle spine there without Hastings there has been amazing there, and they managed to win without Hastings there. So yeah, Kanaponga was doing his role as well. He was ripping part South Sydney's defense there on the left edge there as well, which he loves going out to the left there to Greg Mazoud as well, which he's been doing that in last couple of weeks as well. And yeah, it's just a left side that Kevin Ponga loves to shift himself there out there with Greg Mazoud and to Dane Gega there as well. So yeah. And obviously, Tosin Gamble has also got himself a try assist as well, and it was once again from the Grubbers as well. And yeah, look, Newcastle, man, I reckon they're going to. I reckon they have a good chance to make it in the top 8, and I reckon they are going to play finals here, and I reckon Newcastle. With this type of performance here, I reckon they're going to go through in finals week 2. Yep, I said it. I reckon the Newcastle is going to further than what they were in the 2021 final series when they lost against Parramatta there. And some will say controversial, but not to matter for now. I reckon Newcastle has been in the peak there in quite a while there as well. Since Newcastle has been winning themselves some wooden spoons there in the last couple of seasons as well, from 2015 to 2016 to 2017 as well, and the whole leadership issue might be coming to an end as well. Because look, they still have some pretty good depth as well, like Lachlan Miller as well, like I'm Clune there, and still got Talala there as well, in the senses as well. Best and Gago there, and Talala there as well, and and obviously Home Hunt as well, which look, Newcastle, man, like I reckon the team to not uh, underestimate in the finals as well. But if they win against Sharks, and I know it's at home, but against to win against Hines and Trindle, the best possible half pairings there are going on at the moment as well. Man, I reckon the Newcastle, man, they're smoking maybe to go even in the preliminary finals as well. So yeah, look, Newcastle, you can't over, overlook them. You got to give credit there to Adam O'Brien as well, to what the changes that he had to make as well throughout the playing of the season as well. And ever since the trip there from Bali there, yeah, Newcastle just have woken up there. So yeah, I don't know on what they have done in Bali when Magic Round was on, but whether it was, it surely was not drugs or other steroids there, because they're just playing with per passion, which we haven't seen any other Newcastle Knights side um, ever did this in quite a while. So it's almost there to Newcastle, but man, I still see his defense there in that afternoon, man. Like, which game was worse defense wise for South Sydney there? The one against Cronulla, or the one against Newcastle? Because matter of fact, this is the first of loss here at Newcastle here since 2011. So yeah, look, that really tells that the South Sydney they're in hot total as well, and yeah, this season is on the line as well. Once again, when they take on next year against, I think next week. I think next week up against. Oh no, they're gonna buy, but since they're gonna buy there, they're gonna hope that the Roosters that don't get big there on points differences as well, since South Sydney there on their points differences as well. It's pretty good though, but I think if South Sydney want to stay in the top 8, then uh, then I reckon that they're gonna defeat the Sydney Roosters there. If they do win against West Tigers, which I think they would, and they'll put them in an 8th spot there. And I reckon if South Sydney, if they lose against Roosters there, then they'll the finals. But if they defeat the Roosters there in the last round, which it's going to be a season deciding there, whoever's going to play finals or not, and also a rubber game as well. So yeah, I definitely round 27 is going to be South versus Roosters there for match of the week there as well. So yeah, it's going to be full of gladiators there as well, and it's going to be like a Colosseum match there as well against those two sides there for a fight in the top 8. So yeah, look, for a week off, I think this is going to help Sydney to sharpen up their defense there, or otherwise they are just going to get murdered there from the likes of Tupou, Suli as well, Luke Carey there, and Drew Hutchison as well, and obviously from just mine as well, since the middle defense there from Cameron there, I think that was one of the worst I've seen there from Cameron Murray there in quite a while as well. So yeah, just a poor defense there from South Sydney as well, and let's go through the top 5 best players there for these two sides here. Newcastle, my man of the match here. I'm going to give it to Caliponga there. Number 2, I'm going to give it to Greg Mizzou there. Number 3, I'm going to say that the Bremen Best there was also pretty good as well. Number 4, I'm going to say that I'll say that the number 4 for Newcastle is going to be I'll go with Jacob no, actually I'll go for I'll go for Dominic Young there, and I'll go for Phoenix Crossland there, and I'm gonna go for, let's say, with Dominic Young there. So that's it for Newcastle as well. And yeah, Crossland made 4 tackles there, 2 dominant passes there, and 129 passes there, and 131 recepts as well, and one try assist as well. Also to mention as well, and South Sydney, the best of a man on the field as well, which is a tough one. Probably maybe Shackle Mitchell there was also pretty good as well. Number 2, I'll go for Dan Cook there. For number 3, I'll probably go for let's say God. I'll probably go for, I don't know, maybe Latrell Mitchell, but he was a stinker. But I'll probably go just for, oh man, even the King game was shocking as well. I'll probably just go for Lachlan at least there for number 3. For number 4, I'll probably go for Oh man, well, despite Murray just missing that tackle there, I'll probably make. But he missed that tackle there on uh, a great Masu, which is make it much more tougher to pick number four for South Sydney. So who came off for the 15th man there? By the way, this match was trivia there to the passing there for Cole Turner as well, and wearing the number 15 there. No one was wearing number 15 there. Unfortunately, I think they weren't supposed to do that one, but well, if they were, I think it would have been severely heavily there. But yeah, look, I'll go for stuff it. Taylor Millie there. Number five, I'll just go for I don't know, man. Kevin Murray there. Yeah, stuff it. Yeah, there's not much to really pick there as well. For Sesame as well, and yeah, that's pretty much it there for this match. Now on to the last match here before we wrap things up as well. Now I'm not going to go too much in here as well, but just to say as well, Canberra, they were pretty good as well, and I can see a couple of tries as well, which it was yeah, getting equal as well a couple of times as well, and it was not a bad high scoring game as well from both sides as well. But Canberra, in the end, they managed to get forward the points as well without Jack Wine here. And I thought that John Rappner there was pretty good as well with Matthew Tomoka there. Fogarty was all right as well, but I also thought that the just probably there was also pretty good as well. Eddie Whitehead was also good as well. Corey Horsburgh was pretty strong as well for his runs, and Tarpany much more big game than what was from last week as well. Getting the offloads away as well. I think he made one offload there from memory as well. I think I'll go and check the stats there for Tarpany there. Now, Joseph Tarpany made 186 run meters there, but he made three uh, offloads there, which he was pretty good. And man, what about the catch there from Joe Kroger there as well from a great crossfield kick there. It was from I think it was from Ferguson there. I think it was. So yeah, look, Joe Croker was also good as well on his second last match at home as well, since they're going to be playing Joe Croker's last ever home match as well next week, which is going to be very emotional as well against the Broncos there. So yeah. But if Canberra, if they're going to defend the way they did against the Bulldogs there, against the Broncos, then I reckon the Broncos they're going to smash them as well away. And I do reckon that the Broncos also want to get revenge as well against the Canberra Raiders as well. So the Broncos for me, they're definitely going to win there might be a Premiership uh, uh, contender contender there as well, and there will be in the grand final there with the Penrith Panthers, in my opinion. But who knows? It could still be either Wise or either the Sharks. As opposed, do take the bye here as well. We're going to go through the top five best players there as well for the Raiders and the Bulldogs, and then we're going to wrap up the recap there for round 25 there as well. Okay, so my top five best players there for the Canberra Raiders there are my man of the match there. I'm going to go for John Rappin there. Number two, I'm going to go for Jamal Fogarty there. Number three, I'm going to say that just Tuppy was pretty strong as well, and I'll also say that Matthew Tomoko was pretty good as well for number four, and I'll also say that the Josh probably there was the fifth best there for Canberra. And that's it for the Raiders and for the Bulldogs now. The best of play there on field. Jake Averillo was pretty good. Again, line break there, a line break assist there, and the try assist there. So I'll go with Jake Averillo there for the best of man there as well on the loss. Number two, for that spot Liam Knight making 37 minutes as well. I think that the Liam Knight was pretty good as well. So I'll go with Toby Sexton there for number two, man. I thought he was pretty good as well. He's made himself one try assist as well, one line break as well. Number three, I'll go for Matt Burner. Gave himself two try assists as well, two line break assists as well. I'm going to go for number four. I thought that kick out wasn't bad as well, so I'll go with kick out there. For number five, I'm going to go for probably. I'll probably go for. Hang on a sec. Yep. No, okay. Yep. Okay. Sorry about that, lads. I'm just gonna go through this quickly as well. And yeah, look, that's my top five best players there for the Bulldogs as well. So I stuff it there. We're going to end off there as well since I got to go do something there as well. So sorry about the ending there for coming off short as well, but that's gonna be it as well. And I'll make sure to do my team of the week there for round 25 there for the NRL, and obviously team of the week there for round five for the NRLW there as well. So thank you all so much for watching as well. Make sure to like and subscribe as well for more low content as well coming the near future as well. And yeah, make sure to do all of that. And I'll see you guys there tomorrow for my round 26 and then touch some Premiership tips there as well for the upcoming week. So thank you so much and take care and good night and peace.